Hello, Gemini. Welcome in. We're going to take a look and see what's coming in for you when it comes to love. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates. Only take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. No, roles cannot be reversed. But when you find it, that's when you are meant to find it, okay? All right. Let's dive into it. So, how is Gemini showing up in love when all of this is transpiring? All right. How is Gemini showing up in love? Oh, hold on. Okay. Hmm. I feel like you guys are pretty confident. I also feel like you guys are, it's like people are like, you got to beat them off with a stick. Seriously, because there's lots of competition. Everybody is wanting to come towards Gemini. Um and yet I feel like you guys are kind of in this single energy of just feeling good about yourself, feeling very confident, very like you've achieved a lot. Um kind of feeling yourself a little bit with these multiple people, multiple suitors trying to come towards you. But I do feel like this is a very independent energy. You guys are feeling good. Like it's nice. It's a nice light feeling. And so you may even be during that time kind of dating others, um, and maybe even not dating others, but maybe just entertaining, like phone conversations or something. So, all right. Okay, so what should Gemini know about what's coming towards them? Mm. Love. You do have something very official that's coming towards you, something that maybe it's the initiation of something deeper between you and another individual. But I do feel like there is, um could be marriage, because you got that four of wands. That is them. Sometimes this can be considered them being at the altar, getting married. And you got the Queen of Cups here. So this is something that is coming in very nurturing, very caring, very emotionally mature. So, all right. Can we get some info on the person? Queen of Swords, and you have the Four of Cups. So this person, I feel like, is one. Well, I feel like this person has, number one, they are single. Okay. I feel like they have been in this mode of protecting their peace. Excuse me. For some of them, for some of y'all, this could actually be somebody that used to be married and they're divorced. But I feel like they don't play games. They don't take shit. They're very much in their own bubble, in their own element. Now, initially, this person may not even pay attention to you, or vice versa. You might not pay attention to them. Okay. So give me more. Oh my gosh. Cards are just everywhere. All right. You got King of Cups here in the reverse. You also have the Two of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, this person, I feel like they made a decision to kind of stay emotionally distant. So it is very possible that for some of you, this person did go through a divorce, and now it's just like, protecting my peace and kind of just becoming an individual instead of somebody that's coupled up. But I do feel like that this there's like intention behind the way that they do certain things. So what can Gemini expect from this person? Okay. Why? Hmm. I feel like there's still some residual feelings of loss and despair, maybe grief. They could be grieving their old life and not saying, "Oh, I miss this person," but it's more so of like, you know, I mean, Going through a divorce is not something easy, even if you want to get the divorce done. You still have to grieve that old life and step into a new. And so I feel like this person, they're very clear on why things didn't work out. It's not like they're like, oh, why did this happen? But I do feel like there is still some grief, maybe even disappointment on the fact that things did not pan out the way that they intended it to, because most people don't want to get a divorce. They want to be married. That's the reason why you get married. And so I feel like this person, there's still some residual feelings that are there. You have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. You also have the Four of Pentacles here. Whenever you encounter this person, I do feel like they're inclusive, but also it's very strange. It's like I'm including you in my life, but at the same time at an arm's reach, right? And you'll be they'll tell you things, but you'll still feel like this person is kind of holding things back, which they are. You have the Strength card that's here. They are holding things back. And I do feel like it's just that they don't want to divulge everything. They also don't want to, those people that like all they do is talk about their ex, or all they do is talk about the past. They don't want to be one of those people, especially because they're still trying to process whatever it is that has gone on for them. All right, you have the Seven of Swords here. You also have the Eight of Swords. I'm telling you, because this person doesn't tell you everything, you may even feel like they're sneaky, but I don't think it's being sneaky. I feel like they keep a lot of things in their head. I do feel like there's a lot of overthinking, but it appears to be that it's like, I don't know what you're not telling me. And so because of that, that makes me question things. Also, keep in mind, this person could be a Leo. It doesn't have to, but you got the Strength card there. All right. So what can Gemini expect for this person that they're encountering? You have the Chariot in the reverse. You also have the Magician here. Why the Chariot? Nine of Wands. Okay. Why the Magician? Two of Swords. Okay. All right. I'm going to warn y'all because I'm hearing potential. And we already know about potential and what potential can do. It may feel like you have a hard time with developing with this person because it's like as soon as they become vulnerable, just a smidge, then they shut it back down. And that makes it feel like you guys are not progressing in the right direction. You have Chariot here, so they could possibly have Cancer in their chart. I feel like for some of you, you may kind of hold on to it because you're acknowledging that they have the tools that is needed in order to be successful. You are acknowledging the fact of how this person makes you feel when it is good. And so just don't get hung up on potential, because I do feel like this person has a little bit of an issue with being vulnerable based on some stuff that has happened to them in the past. Okay. Also, you got Gemini. That could be you, but they could also have Gemini in their chart. All right. Give me more. Page of Pentacles in the reverse, the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Just if this, and you're going to know for yourself, if this is something that you encountered or you've encountered in the past, understand it's almost like a cycle is repeating itself, and the universe wants you to make sure that you don't do the same old shit that you've done before. Okay, because you have this Page of Pentacles in the reverse and you have the Eight of Pentacles, and it's almost as though it's like trying to get to know somebody and you're trying to put in all of this effort and they're not really allowing you to get to know them. So just make sure that if it seems like they're just not opening up, they're not opening up enough for you guys to move in a direction that makes sense, then you may want to pump the brakes on it, because it clearly clearly is showing that there may be a cycle that this could potentially cause you to repeat. And we don't want to repeat cycles. We want to do the opposite to try to get out of that continual hamster wheel. Okay. All right. That is what I got for you today, Gemini. I appreciate you guys being here. And until next time, you guys take care.